desperation. Council of Light, Elementals, Fae, Mary Magdalene, beings assigned to our team for our highest, holiest, heavenliest, most divine, godly good. Celestial guardians, protectors, divine messengers, and all benevolent beings of light. What do we need to know about? They paid a practitioner a pretty penny to flip your world upside down, waiting and watching. The first card out is the world. Balancing the scales, just trust your spirit team at this time pertaining to your new beginning and those working against you. But what is up, Galactic Golden Ohana? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, and lock in Galactic Golden Ohana, because we going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, drifting through the sky. Little Einsteins. You've already been getting intuitive hits, the truth, about what individuals have traveled for. Your destiny, your soul star. Look at the magician right behind that. The first card we had out was the world. You may be having issues sleeping at night. Individuals are attempting to access your energy. They're trying to break into it. They're trying to exchange it. So I know this energy is going to sound a little bit redundant. I told y'all, the closer we get to Halloween, the more desperate these individuals are going to be to try and manipulate these unclean spirits to do their bidding. And it looks like you have, this could be a karmic familial unit, organization, network, society, X. Somebody out here traveled. Possibly an individual with a position of recognition or monetary means. We'll see, because you could be this king or this queen of pentacles out here. But for sure, I'm hearing Haiti, Jamaica, or New Orleans. There are individuals that traveled to flip your world, to pay to flip your world upside down, to flip your shit in reverse. This is the story all about how Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, my world got flipped upside down, and I'd like to take a moment, just sit right there and tell you about how I became the Prince of Bel-Air. So it's like these individuals know that you were destined and fated as a royal divine heir. I am getting that you are this king, you are this queen of pentacles, nine of pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They know that you have massive ships coming in. They want to hold you back from these ships and access them. We got the queen of pentacles coming out as well. We got the three of staves out here, which is your future. So these are individuals that are like, oh my God, they're the king and the queen of pentacles. They're nine of pentacles living their best life, and they're about to be living their best life with who they're fated to be with. It's trying to stop love contracts, business contracts, and opportunities, and stop your ships from coming in and redirect them to them. So you have individuals that went and paid a magician, a practitioner, for your destiny. I told you this was going to be a little bit redundant, but they doing everything they can, throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks. So let's see. Is that death at the bottom of the deck? Putting it, oh, they need you up out of here. They paid a pretty penny, Ace of Pentacles, for this death. Death to your future, death to your finances, death to your love contracts, death to your business opportunities, death to possibly you. They wanted you up out of here, Temperance, Earth Angel. These are individuals that are hard-headed, and stressed because you're not over here under an illusion. You're supposed to forfeit this. You were supposed to forfeit all of your contracts to these individuals. This is what this spell work was supposed to do. I'm also hearing, again, crossroads. Voodoo. This could have something to do with Baron Samedi or Papa Legba. But these are beings that will not touch you. I heard must go through us. Assigned. Must go through us assigned. Could even be, yes, Ogun. Obatala. Must go through us assigned. In remorse and regret because they couldn't block nor stop all of your ships from coming in. Six of Swords for your future. They couldn't stop your ships from coming in. Some of you, your future, they traveled for your future. But this is also about the travels that you're going to be making pertaining to your purpose. Some of you, because of what you're stepping into, you're going to be traveling and talking to people all over the world. Or this is word about you spreading as well. We got the Hierophant. The Most High is assuring that none of this heartbreak, none of this betrayal, none of this demonic activity touches you. So make sure you're giving thanks to your team, giving glory to the Most High, and again, up in your spiritual hygiene. Because you definitely have some desperate individuals out here like, well, if I can't have it, neither can you. I'm going to do whatever it takes to stop you with their weird self. Stop you from moving forward. But they're watching you, Chariot, move forward into your soul star, your destiny, as this King/Queen of Pentacles. So they're already watching something they paid for not work. That's why they're in remorse and regret, because they couldn't. I'm hearing news. There's news spreading. This could be on the news. They couldn't stop you. Something they did could be illuminated to where it's like broadcasted. Something could be breaking news. You could be seeing the term breaking news. Spirit's saying that's the truth. Breaking news about an offer. Breaking news about offers they were making. Where their monetary means were going. Truth about heartbreak. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold on, Spirit. Clarify all this energy coming through, please. Sheesh, because this is a lot going on. Exactly. Never underestimate a child of God. And I love that your name, the star keeps coming out. We got the moon. And then heartbroken. These people are heartbroken. You could be seeing crows. You could also be seeing ravens. Right before I came live, a crow flew right over my head. And I was like, ooh. All right, they really out here being diabolical. The star almost wanted to come out in reverse. They wanted to flip your world upside down. Again, exchange destinies. They're heartbroken because this work that was done under these moon cycles, or the work that you weren't supposed to see, that was supposed to block your intuition and swap destinies, has backfired already. They're heartbroken because you're protected. You're protected from being influenced, distorted, distracted, or destroyed. Okay. Yeah, because your ancestors are not playing. 7 of Wands out here, your ancestors said it's time to pillage everybody. This is when we ride on our enemies. Tupac energy. While they're sitting there waiting and watching, their whole world is being further upheaved because they refuse to listen. Some of these individuals are going to meet a painful demise for attempting to hold you back or steal what was yours. Hold you back from what you were put here to do, the lives you were meant to change just by being you. We got a karmic familial unit out here and a Princess of Wands, a family moving impulsively and recklessly. They're also receiving communication with 5 of Pentacles that they were unable to put you in a position to leave you out in the cold and control your life. Leave you out of the cold, leave you out in the cold of what is rightfully yours. We got Emperor energy out here with the Devil. This could be a paternal figure. This could be individuals working against some type of connection you're meant to have with a boss energy. This could be Aries energy. Whatever they were paying for, it was supposed to leave you out of everything. You were supposed to be devastated. Exposed. Possibly even a love contract they could see that you were getting ready to receive. We got the Princess of Pentacles coming out with the 7 of Pentacles. This is your harvest bearing massive, incredible fruits. Fruits that you're going to be able to enjoy. Okay, fruits of you living your best life. 9 of Pentacles coming in now. Fruits of you being able to live the life you were destined to live, a good life, a great life that they wanted to end completely. Again, these were individuals that were like, we need to flip their world upside down. We need to transfer their destiny to us because their situation has been irrevocably compromised. Thank you, CC. 2 of Hearts and a faded, massive, beautiful, incredible love contract. So you got Ace of Pentacles and Two of Hearts out here, Two of Cups, that they were attempting to lay to rest by being Seven of Swords, sneaky and deceptive. They feel like this magician, this practitioner, this cult, this coven bamboozled them. These were individuals that were supposed to have this done by now. They're on like a time limit. The Fool, have this new beginning gifted to them in love and in all areas of their life, favor overflowing. They paid somebody for nothing. And I feel like this practitioner warned them, was like, if this doesn't hit this person, I take no responsibility for this. This is all on you. So now these people have just added to the torment and the gnashing of teeth that they're experiencing. I'm also feeling like there is a third-party karmic individual out here that wanted to switch energies and destinies with you in order to obtain or maintain a contract with the King/Queen of Pentacles. This person thought they had this shit in the bag till things started blowing up. Things started going horribly wrong. I heard there's a price you pay. There's a price you pay when you get work like this done. There's a price you pay when you get work like this done. They made a decision with the world here to try and end shit for you. You being this emperor, this empress, this Queen of Pentacles, this King of Pentacles. Somebody needed to be you. They needed everything that came with being you in order for their world not to crumble. And I feel like this is multiple people. Multiple wicked, evil energies attempting to obtain what is rightfully yours and flip your shit upside down. Destroy you, evoke chaos in your life, disrupt and distort your peace, and trap you mentally. Cause upheavals, not only emotionally and mentally, but physically for you as well. Princess of Swords, and they're watching. Yeah, mental chaos, exactly, Smiles. They're watching. With the Princess of Swords, they're watching, and they're waiting. Praying that this shit hits. And it's not going to. So you could be feeling some, like, anxiety. It's not your own. It's these people on the edge of their seats, biting their nails, waiting for something to happen. They little crusty selves. King of Hearts coming out sideways, which is King of Cups, Judgment. I figured as much. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that's under judgment. Or those that were trying to manipulate circumstances in their favor. These are individuals that are emotionally unintelligent. Egotistical, materialistic, matrix-minded individuals under judgment. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be what's going down, judgment in Scorpio season. It landed sideways on the Queen of Pentacles. Many attempts to block you from elevating any further than you already have because of what was unfolding pertaining your purpose and your future at these pivotal moments in your life. Which means these are individuals that are also trailing and tracking your Akashic records and your astrological charts, including your houses. Justice. They're flipping out because of justice, because the scales are being balanced. Something went down in Libra season. You got some type of victory they were attempting to block. And now we've moved into Scorpio season. What went down? Thank you. A death. A death could have happened in Libra season or a painful permanent ending. 3 of Hearts, 5 of Swords, and Princess of Hearts. Emotional upheavals to endings to where individuals were anticipating, celebrating what they thought they were going to win. Something ended that these individuals were combating you for. Something that you already know could be pertaining to some type of monetary means, you winning an inheritance, trust. Something went down with these individuals where they became more and more erratic and frantic. Stepping into Scorpio season, these individuals tried to end you experiencing any more victories. It's detrimental. You being in your destiny is detrimental to these individuals. You've reclaimed everything that is rightfully yours that they had been fighting you on. And you've been getting victories you have not seen, but you've seen. Victories that further put these individuals in devastating circumstances like financial upheavals, bankruptcy, repossessions, health issues. Things these individuals are not sorry for. They're not sorry for what they did. They're only sorry because all of the attempts made put you in a position to receive even more. These are individuals that you refuse to communicate with or acknowledge. You just continue to move forward. And that's what has these individuals stressed out and anxious up at night, because you get to live your best life and they've been putting strength, work here, being impulsive and reckless to get this 10 of Pentacles. Spirit says that's the truth. That's why they traveled. This is out of pure desperation. With the Hermit out here, this is a practitioner to get you to walk away from everything, to change your mind about everything, change your mind about reconnecting with these individuals, allowing them in so they can finish what they started, which was compromising and sacrificing you. This is messy. I told y'all this week was going to be a little bit bumpy. It was going to be a little bit bumpy because you got individuals desperate out here because they're under judgment and it's only getting worse. Time is up. And somebody could have actually passed away. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Four of Pentacles. Holding on or holding back. Trying to hold back the world, which is an ending. They need your energy to stop anything else from ending. A painful, permanent ending. Okay. So they need you to take on this ending. Eight of Hearts, the Hanged Man coming back out, and the Star. They need you to walk away from destiny. Mentally compromised, the Hanged Man, a shift in perspective. Give me one on the Hanged Man. Union. Prince of Pentacles. With the Hermit out here again. This is to change your intuition, the wisdom that you've gained, what you know. These individuals want you to doubt everything pertaining to your destiny. Exactly. I'm not walking away from my godly destiny. Exactly. These are individuals that need you to be impulsive and reckless and sabotage yourself. Like, put yourself in compromising positions because their work is not having the effect that they intended. These are individuals that paid a practitioner to cause you to go down the wrong path. They need you to fuck up, to flip your own shit upside down. And that's not happening. That's interesting. Judgment immediately. Okay, Galactic Golden Ohana. I know this energy is slightly everywhere, but y'all gotta bear with me because this is how your enemies and your adversaries are feeling right now. They're stressed because everything is being upheaved. Their relationships, their finances, their foundations, their stability, their jobs, like everything. Everything is going to hell right now. There's a price you pay when you get work like this done continuously. These were individuals that were relentlessly targeting you. And this backfired in the worst way. Princess of Hearts. Spirit says that's the truth. Fast as fuck, boy. Hear my baby in the background. We got the Sword of Truth, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the World. Somebody did not want, they needed you to miss opportunities that were destined and fated for you. Excuse me, they corrected me. They said they needed you to miss everything. They needed you not to see what they were doing behind the scenes to swap your destiny. There's a Queen of Wands here, or a King of Wands energy that is going through an ending. An ending they needed you to take on. But you knew the truth. You know how they've been attacking your psyche, your emotions, your nervous system, your relationships, your life. These are individuals that expected you to be in shambles, emotional shambles by now, because of the endings that were supposed to be swapped for your beginnings. And they're seeing you stand firm. We got a King of Cups out here again. A group, organization, network, society. A bad collaboration. Give me one on this. And the Chariot. Give me one on the... Thank you. I felt it. I figured as much. Your heart is still in it. You are the sweetheart, whether you are a king or queen of cups. You know that you are rightfully deserving of what you are moving into. And you also know that a lot of individuals that want to come towards you cannot confuse you. They cannot distort your energy. They cannot come in as distractions, and they cannot attach to you. You know that there's an individual that worked with a group against you that wants to come towards you that's not being allowed to. This individual now knows the truth about why so many people were working against you. Exactly. This is why you got to listen to your discernment. You got to listen to your intuition. Because before you see it, you'll see it. You'll feel it. You'll pick up on the energy immediately. And you got people out here that want to come convey to you what has been going on because of how their life is being upheaved, and you have other individuals that may be threatening this person because of how they've been associated with them. There is no going back. There is no U-turns with the actions they had taken to come up against you. There is no avoiding this karma. There's no running away from this karma. You reap what you sow, as above, so below. So somebody here is sick and wants to convey to you how they had been sneaky and deceptive and attempted to hold you back, and they're having sleepless nights about it because of who they listened to. Could have been a Leo, or what they intended to do to put you in a stronghold and keep you from moving forward. A lot of these individuals are in conflict with each other at this time, and I'm feeling recently traveled to get some type of practitioner work done. Recently traveled, could have been to Haiti, could have been to Louisiana or New Orleans, could have been to Jamaica, to try something that they felt like would initially take effect to compromise you intuitively and mentally, emotionally, and physically. Somebody needs your essence to heal as well. And this is backfiring as we speak. So again, if you've been feeling a lot of anxiety, it's not your own. A lot of these individuals have been attempting to gain access to your energy only to immediately receive repercussions. We got Five of Pentacles. You are blocked from being left out in the cold. Like, this energy is being blocked from you as we speak. We got the Queen of Pentacles out here. You will not be left out of what is yours. I didn't mean to say you are blocked, but this energy is blocked from interfering with where you're going and what's unfolding. With the Sun, happiest days of your life, you have won. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, here comes the sun. Happiest days of your life. But again, anchor down in your alignment. You may want to up your spiritual hygiene, like I've talked about before, because of how you are a highly targeted individual, especially at this time. You got individuals desperate because your destiny is unfolding while their reality is being destroyed. Out here, relentlessly trying to demonically derelict, duck-ass behavior, destiny swap with the earth angel. I think not. The Fool. Like, what did I just say? A leap of faith and a beautiful new beginning. 10 of Pentacles. Ancestral wealth. Generational wealth. An inheritance. Your cup overflows. A happier, more abundant, fruitful, fulfilling life. This is what you have stepped into. This is what's unfolding for you. You're a sweetheart. You deserve this. And this is why you got individuals going, we need to pillage them now. They're at peak prime energy. We need that energy now. We need to do whatever it takes to get that energy now. They be in a fucking mess. Yep. And Spirit is blocking their intentions under these moon cycles and how they are attempting to, this could be block a relationship as well. With the Sun and the Moon. You are being protected from a karmic familial unit or a broken bloodline wishing death over everything in your fucking life. So they can have everything in their life restored. Ancestors came out blocking. They are stopping this energetic work, this practitioner work, from having the full effect on you that it was supposed to, but you could be sensing the residual. So yes, pray, block, cleanse, protect, and reclaim now. Yes, who said that? Spot on. Yes, unicorn. Perfect. Because they did go out of their way to pay for something. Pay for your ships coming into a Pentacles. Let me see. Let me get my other deck real quick. What were they out here? Thank you. Strength. They were out here paying for something that was supposed to be strong. They paid a lot of prosperity to a practitioner that may have been a part of an organization, or this was an organization paying a pretty penny for something that was supposed to be strong. Beauty. They could have been attempting to skew others' perception of you. Block a counterpart for truly seeing you for who you are. Block others from responding to the angelic energy that you're emanating. Peace. Wanted to disrupt your peace. Chaos. Flip your world upside down. Causing injustice in your life. They wanted to stop the scales from being balanced in your favor. Disrupting your harmony, your relationships, your friendships, and siphoning and stealing your energy. They felt like this was the best possible decision. Grace, which is divine angelic energy, said absolutely not. Good cheer, you are about to be celebrating. These are individuals that thought that they were going to be celebrating. They gotta let something go. They gotta let you go. They gotta let this vendetta against you for what's unfolding go. Glamour magic. Somebody, again, was attempting to speak things over your reality. Could have been using a mirror. Confidence, to try and tear down your confidence and what you were put here to do, or tear down your confidence in general. Courage, and stop you from being strong. Break you down, make you weak. Authenticity, so you would stop being seen, you would stop being recognized, and you would stop elevating. It is your destiny to be recognized. I am getting star energy. Exactly. All will see your shine. We got sensuality and divine guidance. To block the guidance you are being given from the divine and stop you from feeling free, loving, dancing, playing, and laughing. Living life in a flow state. Your purpose. Also seeing yourself as attractive. Seeing yourself as the star that you are, and blocking somebody else's perception of you. Romance, stopping your love life. This is your destiny. This is them trying to block everything, literally everything. Your harvest, because they've been studying your harvest. They know and there's safe travel. So they traveled to get some type of information. They were like, oh no, as they studied what was coming to fruition for you. So they were like, all right, while we're over here, we might as well do some hoobly doobly. I told y'all, I can't even make this shit up. Inspiration and psychic protection. They wanted to stop you from being creatively, divinely inspired. They wanted to block you from receiving messages. These are also psychic attacks that you're being protected from in the dream state. Trying to astral project over you. Disrupt your sleep. Again, you could be waking up in the middle of the night. Attacking your psyche, your nervous system, your pineal gland, your crown chakra, your health. Somebody wanted to block you from healing. This is diabolical. This is diabolical. Success. They wanted to block your success. So this has everything to do with your destiny. What did I just say? You're healing from these. There's destiny, right? Bro, I'm done. I'm done. That's the last card I'm going to take from this deck. Healing just landed on dream state. So they wanted to keep you from healing something while you were asleep or receiving messages in the dream state about what they were doing. You could have prophetic dreams about the moves these individuals are making from your divine team, so you can prepare some type of protection or know exactly what's going on. So these were multiple attempts to block you from a deeper understanding of the moves these individuals were about to make, to try and compromise your fate. And yet again, it failed. Let me see my Isis Oracle deck. Let's get some from this. Scales of balance. This is being balanced out as we speak. Again, Spirit's saying anchor down, cleanse your space, cleanse your energy, and listen to your higher self. They also, it tried to come out sideways, tried to block you from receiving information from your higher self about what they were planning on doing and where they were planning on going. Lapis Lazuli, some of you may want to invest in a Lapis Lazuli. This is the royal star that you are. The blessings you are set to receive, what you speak on, how what you speak on comes to fruition, because they are prophecies. They are divine channels you get, divine channels and downloads you get from your higher self and the Most High. Give me one on this Lapis Lazuli. The Divine Solar Child reborn, and again, your royalty. You've reincarnated. You're a divine solar child. You receive these downloads from the Most High. So they attempted to block you from gaining any more information because you know too fucking much. They tried to blindside you. Descendant of the star of Isis, pillar of light. So that the pillar of light is what's above your head. You have your golden grid system below your feet, your ground star, and then your lotus above your head, your pillar of light, divine destiny, and triumph. Because they wanted to succeed in compromising and obtaining your destiny. So they tried to block the pillar above your head from receiving any type of downloads on what they were going to do and how they were going to do it in order to destiny swap with you. It already backfired. Yep, miraculous healing coming out. With pillar of light stepping deeper into your vibration of love. You're already alchemizing whatever they paid for. And this is why they're sitting here looking stupid and gobsmacked with the realization that you literally are eating through this and they just paid for it. Charging sacred objects of power and soul retrieval. You snatched your energy back and you said, absolutely not. Fuck is you doing? You are literally a divine talisman of power. You are standing in your power. You could wear bracelets. You could wear like a necklace. But I'm feeling like this is you. There may have been things that were placed in your yard to be used against you, maybe in your food or your water that was supposed to be potent. But you are retrieving all energy that these individuals intended to compromise in order for the benefit of either reinstating certain contracts in their life or balancing out the destruction that they are experiencing. And you snatched all that energy back. You reclaimed your power. You reclaimed and retrieved your soul and said, no, I rebuke it. Judgment. Key of life. Because you are the key. With divine creativity and manifestation, you are the key to a new reality. You're unlocking things as we speak. Unlocking beautifully, divinely coded doorways. Ones that these individuals don't have access to. They can't step into the vibration of abundance. They can't manifest like you can manifest. And your fate that's unfolding is a co-creative alignment with the Most High. So they needed the keys that you hold to have an entirely different experience. And they're not getting access to it. Exactly. Access denied. Life restored. Divine perception amplified. Awakening divine perception. So your intuition and your pineal glands being enhanced. Your life is being restored. Your soul retrieved. Your energy locked down. Divine names of power, and you're standing in your power. Doesn't matter what they conjured, the power to conjure lower vibrational forces, or how they attempt to initiate you. All 10,000 names, all 10,000 lifetimes, if not more, have been activated to assist in shielding you from this magic and ritual. You are calling upon ancient powers, ancient ancestors, ancient beings, the divine, and angels to balance the scales and bring you your birthright of abundance that's rightfully yours. And it's a wealth within life, a wealth within all areas of life that you have earned. A wealth in all areas of life that you have earned that these individuals are not meant to have access to. So ancient beings are returning the intention and the entities directed with this intention to these individuals without allowing it to return to your experience. The many spiritual faces of you in triumph, while you're stepping into a higher vibration pertaining to your destiny. And in this moment, you are alchemizing this energy to unlock even more doors within your reality, accessing new experiences and endeavors this lifetime that you wouldn't have had access to without what was being directed towards you. I pray that all this is making sense. Basically, you're having more added to your experience because of what you have alchemized. There is more being unlocked within your soul contract that you now have access to. There's more in your Akashic records that has been unlocked that you now have access to. So in other words, these individuals with the truth unveiled had assisted you with the dark. We got the chamber of dark goddess, the dark hoobly droobly voodoo madness that they were using in order to inherit your path and your purpose. And it only unlocked more of yours. Yeah, we got these individuals fighting about the judgment that happened. Something could have backfired early this grand rising. Alrighty, let's see what else we need. Favor overflows in your life. So these individuals were unable to flip your world upside down. You still have a love contract on the table. Favor overflowing in your life. We have a magician out here, a practitioner that is not escaping judgment. Nope. You saw this motherfucker from a mile away. High priest, high priestess. So you've been picking up on the energy already. I am just a confirmation for you. Because you were like, somebody out here traveling, doing something. Somebody trying to take my destiny. Somebody trying to infiltrate my energy. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what's going on. You had some hoobly jubbly moo magic throwing musky muskrats out here trying to be absolutely hateful in the hateful and nefarious in the divine club. And they have been kicked out. We got the magician under judgment. I'm done. For trying to compromise your destiny. We got the King of Hearts out here, Princess of Hearts, and Five of Wands. You got your adversaries and your enemies right now arguing. These individuals that were trying to compete with you for your future, yeah, they throwing hands. I just heard you said that you could get this done. Ooh, who has fallen? Those that made a Those that made a horrible decision. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Princess of Hearts, you were supposed to have some type of emotional upheaval. Be confused about who you were meant to be with. And release your destined and fated partnerships. That's what was paid for. Your destined and fated partnerships as well as your destiny. Somebody's also been trying to work to call you back in. Again, I feel like this is to finish what they started. This could be a lover that needs you because their life is falling apart. What the fuck going on, bro? There's way too many people in the end. Oh, that's what's going on. The devil. There's way too many people being compromised. Making offers. A karmic familial unit out here as well. Or broken bloodlines. Making offers to the devil. And I rebuke that energy in the name of Jesus. They were impulsive. They made an offer that was supposed to cause massive endings in your life. Endings, death to your leap of faith, your new beginning. To leave you out of everything that was supposed to be yours and redirect it to them. So literally, I've been saying this the whole reading. It keeps coming back out, back to back. No matter what deck I pull, this is what these individuals intended because Spirit is exposing they motherfucking moon magic throwing musky muskrat asses. They're going through endings they did not anticipate because they've never had backfires like this until they came up against you. You were the bait set out for these individuals to fall into the traps they had been setting for others that you were supposed to fall into. And instead, they ended up getting ass blasted backwards with these reversals, these backfires, and this bad karma. Whole world being flipped upside down because this is your justice and you're bringing justice to those that they had blocked, they had stopped, and they had swapped with, that they had sacrificed for wish fulfillment. You're going to be living this wish fulfillment that others didn't get to. because of what had been done to them that they attempted to do to you. And it wasn't going down that way. You are others' justice. 5 of Hearts, which is 5 of Cups, remorse and regret. Because they're sick. And they're stressed. This is something they didn't want you to see. The Moon is intuition. It's also secrets. This is supposed to be a secret. Two of Pentacles. Ships coming in for you. What they were attempting to do to take these ships from you. The work they were putting in, that was what was supposed to be a secret. The work that they were doing to keep these ships from you, to keep these ships from coming in for you, and what they had done to others that had taken effect. Now they're in remorse and regret, while you're going to be celebrating. Hold up. I want to dive a little bit deeper. Give me some astrology. The truth about this magician, the truth about what they paid for. And they're sitting back there, I see, they're watching. Watching and waiting. Black Moon Lilith mystery. You weren't supposed to see what they were paying for and what they intended when coming after your destiny. Sagittarius, I see in the reverse. They didn't see this coming. This fell right on this. The fact that it would be reflected back into their reality. Back into their experience. And what would be reflected back into their experience? This ending. This ending they intended for you so they could get 8th house endings and beginnings. Have the beginning that is unfolding for you. You could be seeing 555. You have massive changes. Massive miraculous changes happening in your physical experience as we speak. This is why they were desperate in attempting to obtain these beautiful, blessed beginnings and changes that are unfolding for you. Virgo, I analyzed, so they went to Hermit energy, a practitioner. You got this practitioner analyzing you right now. Analyzing your soul and your purpose. This is somebody that should have looked deeper into why you were here instead of just taking the money. So Virgo, I analyze soul, North Node, life's purpose. They were over here looking at you. They said, oh, this motherfucker really does have a beautiful destiny. They have amazing additives and benefits, perks to their purpose. Only to find out later, we look at Destiny and Divine Revolutionary Light Leader. Oh yeah, they were diving deep. They were looking into who you are, what you're receiving, only to find out later why you're receiving what you're receiving. You're a Divine Revolutionary Light Leader. It is your destiny to change the world. Now they're receiving a message of concern that this work has returned, not just to them, but this family, roots. So now this family's like, why the fuck did I pay all this money? We got faith out here only for it to be blocked. It was supposed to reinvent their entire reality, and you're telling me they have escaped? I don't like the communication I'm getting right now, that they're receiving balance, justice, and Spirit says that's the truth. Y'all see how that just comes out? No refunds, exactly. I guarantee that practitioner told them no refunds. I told you. I told you if this doesn't stick, it's going to bounce back and it's going to hit. I do feel like this practitioner is trying to protect themselves but can't. They tried to make a deal to the world, end things for you, and to stop you from completing what you came here to do. A deal of desire. Water element sensing. Blessings. Because they were picking up on these blessings in your energy that's unfolding. And they wanted to block them. They also wanted to block you from sensing miraculous changes occurring for you. Aligning with something that was supposed to adhere to the devastation and doubt you were already feeling. To sacrifice you. They were trying to provoke a sacrifice. Well, I hope if you cross-watching karmics, I hope you know that our ancestors are relentless and very protective, as are our angels. And I call judgment on each and every individual that has been out here attempting to provoke a painful permanent ending to a light, divine, ethereal soul that came here to change the world for the betterment of humanity and wasn't doing near not a motherfucking thing to you. Judgment on all y'all. Y'all can have all that energy back. Mind. Again, it wanted to come out sideways. They wanted to block you from receiving these downloads and this information about the actions they were going to be taking to try and force a sacrifice, force an entity attachment in order to claim your benefits. And this is backfiring. And one of the benefits that you're receiving is not only divine favor overflowing over your life, but love, your love contract, divine partnership. We got an Aries out here that may have been working with their friends or those that had been recruited to come up against you, to wage war on you. Those that had been working together are falling together and being bulldozed and going through backfires together. And they decided they were going to come together, possibly even put their money together in order to get this done so these endings that they were going through would stop. Could be somebody has cancer here. Cancer, I feel. Give me one on I feel. Sun spirit in reverse. These individuals are feeling lost. No guidance, no protection, no ancestors, no assistance. While you have spirit in the upright, these individuals don't feel anything. They don't have anything around them. Change, and they don't feel change. They don't feel anything has changed with your spirit. They don't feel like anything has changed with the debt, the karmic debt, and the bad karma that they're experiencing. And they're not going to feel it. They're not going to feel any type of change or divinely orchestrated increase in their life. Because they weren't meant to. This is for you. We got bulldoze Taurus energy. I have ownership. This is you proclaiming, I have ownership of my spirit. These individuals out here. We got 6th house routine and Pisces, I believe. These individuals know that they're stuck. They're entrapped. They're locked into the karma that they have acquired. While you are continuing to believe in the changes you're making to this world, the cycles and generational curses that you were breaking and never returning to, and that you believe in better for you, better for this world. They have not provoked any type of pessimism. And thank you, Isaac. I did get your Cash App. Thank you for your donation. I will check out your channel full show. Thank you for sewing into me, and know that you are receiving it back infinitely and amplified in all the ways that God ordains and deems as necessary to each and every endless, amplified, infinite experience that you are meant to have here. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. I just caught it in the corner of my eye, and I was like, ooh, that's confirmation. Speaking of confirmation, I told you, these individuals wanted to come up against your partnerships, your connection with Pluto, transformation, partnerships, to change the destruction and the devastation they're experiencing pertaining their connections, their foundations, their finances, the structure they had once had in their life that they don't have anymore. Why? Because the divine intervened on those attempting to put you in a stronghold and obtain your energy to heal their situations from how their situations are ending. You're going through like a rebirth at this time where there was supposed to be a death. A rebirth and a resurgence of everything that is rightfully yours, birthright. They said, and an amplification of additives, an infinite increase. Miraculous changes are up ahead. Just trust us. Your spirit team is saying, just trust us at this time. Trust that we have orchestrated this for your highest vibrational good, and that the alchemization of this benefits not only you, but all those you're in energetic connection to. We have routine. Your routine's going to be changing. What you invest in health-wise is going to be changing. We got a provoker out here that was trying to force some type of spiritual warfare. Force a sacrifice, force a transformation, force a change. Thank you. They were trying to force a change. Not happening. Oh, it is though. It's just not a change they anticipated. You see how Anubis is resurrecting this beautiful being right here? The change that they were trying to force, again, Spirit said, anticipate miraculous changes in your life, your experience. 555 energy. The changes you're going through is not what they intended for you. These are changes that are, again, miraculous, but also perceivably meant to be impossible. They see Spirit. They see that you know the truth. That Spirit's already revealed to you the truth. That you've already protected yourself from this energy that was meant to imbalance you. And it is balancing out in the most beautiful of ways. And again, I apologize for this message being kind of like fucking everywhere, bro. I will let you know they have been targeting my crown chakra all up in my fucking dream state. Targeting my pineal gland, my throat chakra. Like, they've been a fucking mess. I'm still feeling a little like weird. Like, y'all know when somebody's attacking you with something lower vibrational and your energy just slightly feels off? That's how my energy feels right now. Like, I've been doing a little bit of extra grounding because I'm like, somebody was being fucking weird. Somebody wanted to not only blindside me, but cause upheavals pertaining to the messages I have been relaying, receiving from the divine and relaying to the galactic golden ohana. So just bear with me as I'm alchemizing this energy directed towards my crown chakra and picking up on all of these individuals that are out here probably watching me being like, how the fuck did she do that? How did she eat through this energy? How did she know it was us? Bitch, because I can see you. That's how. See you all up in a dream state being diabolical. Anyways, I'm going to pull some Ganesh. So if you feel a little bit weird, just know that you're alchemizing energy, some very dark energy currently. And it could be a priority that you get some rest, you meditate, you play some binaural beats, and you cleanse your space. Delight and childlike expression with this beginning and insight of promise of the future and prosperity, which has been prioritized. So revelation at the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Kat. This lets me know you're about to be really, really, really happy with how things. This is why Spirit's saying, just trust us. This is why your ancestors are saying, just trust us. Because you've already seen what's meant to unfold. And you are currently alchemizing what had been directed towards you into something extremely profitable, not just for your experience here and your way of experiencing the physical, but also for what you were put here to do, your life purpose, and all those being positively influenced and impacted by you. Not only are you receiving this prioritized promise of the future pertaining to this prosperity and this abundance, but it's also the promise your soul made to how the future would change because of your existence, because of your purpose here. How many souls would be activated, enlightened, and awakened because of the position you are being placed in and the monetary means that are being delivered to you. This is much bigger than the perks of your purpose. But again, your purpose comes with perks. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Your enemies are about to be humbled. Be candid. That's my sit down little bitch. Be humble. It's also move in silence. So your enemy, yeah, because of your protection, your enemies are about to be humbled. Concentration in the reverse. These are individuals that should not have been focused on you, should have not been targeting what you were put here to do. So your angels, your ancestors, and the Most High are humbling your enemies for you. And the travel that they had taken in order to disrupt your peace. Towers happening as we speak. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Guidance and splendor. Stay focused on the steps that you are being guided to take and the energy that you are being guided to be in at this time. This is Spirit guiding you to make certain changes and stay aligned and remain open to the way that your life is about to change, pertaining to your love life, your monetary means, and the way you connect with your guides, the way that you are meant to be splendor, truly living life. Again, this is a priority. This promise of the future you just saw me shuffle, and this beginning that you're in, where you're about to be very delighted, very happy. Stay focused. Stay grounded. We got decision and blessings. Energetic movement. Give me one on this decision, Spirit. Is this make the right decision? Fulfillment. No, the divine has decided now is the time. This is why they're saying remain focused. Stay open and receptive to what you're about to accept and to where you're going. Your enemies are being handled for you, for they will be your footstool. Decision that this fulfillment and this blessing is no longer, you're in energetic alignment. It is no longer delayed. It is happening now. Your destiny is unfolding as we speak. This is the divine saying now is the time. We're bringing this through now. And your enemies are about to be, your enemies and your adversaries are being humbled now. So remain grounded, stay balanced, and continue to clear out this lower vibrational energy and alchemize the intent, or clear out this lower vibrational intentions and entities and alchemize the energy directed towards your insight, your chakra system, your nervous system, your home. Know that you are divinely supported and you are about to be given to. But again, push through. Push through. Know that you're about to be given to, but push through. And I'm going to leave it at that. Again, light your Palo Santo, your frankincense, your myrrh. Take your spiritual baths, your spiritual showers. Ground a little extra, meditate a little bit longer. Just know that you have some very diabolical, desperate-ass individuals attempting to continuously do things to obtain your destiny. And they're being humbled as we speak. So just stay up on the energetic game your spirit team has given you and continue to take divinely guided action to clear out any entities or intent that's meant to influence you or attach to you while alchemizing this energy for increase and expansion. And now you know why you were feeling the way that you were and what was going on. Individuals that were out here traveling, being fucking diabolical, being a mess. And I will say, anticipate that for this weekend. Okay? For this weekend or for this week in general, because like I said, the thinner the veil, the more these individuals attempt to influence unclean spirits to do their bidding. So you may have to do a little bit of extra spiritual cleaning. I know Halloween is a little bit turbulent every year. Y'all know these motherfuckers just be out here trying to be absolutely asinine. So just stay up on your spiritual game and your hygiene. Listen to your team and make the moves you're guided to in order to clear out what's being directed towards you or alchemize it accordingly. But I love y'all. If I won't see you over on TikTok, then I will see you again tomorrow. But my schedule tomorrow is a little bit hectic, so the time may be different. All right, just turn your notifications on and watch for me going live, because I'm not exactly sure at what time. I have to make sure that I get everything accurately scheduled depending on the time zones of the beautiful energies that had scheduled with me. So just bear with me and be patient with me. I should be live tomorrow. But if I won't be seeing you over on TikTok, and I won't be... No, I will be live tomorrow. I will be. Just look for me. If I won't see you over on TikTok, then I'll see you again tomorrow. And until then, remain peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High and check your motherfucking self before you check a motherfucker with grace. And like Jase would say, XXX Tentacion, A. If anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car, vroom vroom, with your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. And last, but most definitely not least, drink your motherfucking water. Remain grounded, stay balanced, and remember who the fuck you are. A powerful child of the Most High who has been anointed and appointed for the destiny that is now unfolding. I love you guys. I appreciate you so very much. And I will see you soon. whether it's over on TikTok in like 30 minutes or back over here again tomorrow. So until next time, bye, Galactic Golden Family. I love you.